Morning. That's funny. That shouldn't spin. Hello. Sorry, I'm a little bit concentrated and silent because, yeah, coding. Hmm. Really? Hmm. That shouldn't be a problem. Okay, that is solved. Uh, um, that's 10. Ah, that is what you mean. Sure, you can't put them in a chest because it grabs it on the shoulder. Workaround if you use my Fant mode, throw one of the collectors away, destroy them, and use unlimited to spawn it in the thing. Then you can. There's a workaround. So yeah, the workaround would be for me to collect all the resources that you need to spawn it in, legit. But you can't spawn it in, yeah, we know. But then I would just destroy all the materials, just dump them into the water and let the items despawn. So you don't cheat items. And then turn unlimited on, spawn the vehicle, and turn unlimited off, and done. This is a workaround to get around the limitation of not being able to place the item in the chest. I think that's a totally fair and legit way of solving the issue. Mm-hmm. 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 Good morning. Fuck's sake. Exa. Stop fucking. Okay. So he wanted to return to default. For that we need a button. So, he wants the button. Okay, he wants a button. He wants a button. He gets a button. Save. It's button. Did I said that I hate this editor? It's terrible. Let's find a nice button. There we go. Yeah, I get that, but see, I like that the water and food is good, actually. So for me, the urge to do something against that is very little. Understandable, I think. Okay, anyways, let me think. How do I name that? He said it would be cool if you can make the unit phaser turn to 0 when deactivated. And that, yeah. Return to default. Keep angle. Keep rotation. Keep rotation. Keep rotation. That's the name. Why is that not appearing? Is that too small? No. You mean the 3-way? Yeah, that's possible. Use the vanilla pumps. I haven't still worked the 3-way pumps fully out. But wait a second, they should work fine. Oh, I hate this menu. Why did they not edit a freaking search bar here? Oh my god. Since 8 years. This is so terrible. Where are the freaking seats? Hello? There. Yeah. At least it stays where it was. So let me recap. Not allowing planting of crops for some reason. Okay. That is a one. Where's my? So the vanilla one worked. So that is normal. And the modded ones work also. So, how about you delete the mod folders in your workshop folder and re-download the mods. Just to make sure that the data is completely updated, because... You see? Just saying. Okay. By the way, It's working already. Yeah. So, button. By the way, if you wonder what this here is, this is this. This here. It's just the data form. No, the UI is not yet. Still working on it. The worst part is, if I want to see changes in the UI, I have to restart the game. The problem with restarting the game currently is the caching. When you start the game in developer mode, current bug at the moment is that the game constantly recaches every single file. It rebuilds the whole cache. Yeah. Stop that. Let that here. And many of it is just doing nothing. Yeah. My system is definitely not frozen. And everything runs normal. This is so annoying. Then something happens. Yeah. For everything, it checks cache files, generating font cache. Yeah, that does the developer once when he presses compile. That doesn't need to happen again. But it does. With every single object in the game. Even if I upload a mod. While I upload the mod tool in the background checks and caches all vanilla files. At least it processes them. If it actually puts them in the mod then and uploads them, I don't think so. But it does everything. This is so annoying. And that makes modding currently very painful. This I just start the game. This normally takes worst case 2 seconds. And we are already at 2 minutes. And when I do changes on the UI, I have to restart the game to see the changes, because they happen only after you restart actually the game. Because UIs are also cached. Luckily, scripts are newly also cached, but they do reload when you just reload the map. Main menu and then just load the map. So when you do that once, everything is cached and then everything loads faster. But when you close the game completely, the cache is gone. And when you start it again, it repeats everything. Oh. When Axelot, how many updates, fixes was there? 5? And none of them had anything to do with that. And the mod loader is still broken. And the mod tool. This is... I have still to switch back to the previous game version, mess around with the mod files and then press upload. So this is broken. Integer expected code nil. Ah, yeah, sure. Ja. Is the button, by the way, there? Yeah, that's the button. But it doesn't have any text on it. Oh, fuck, why is that now? Why is here no text? Blah. I wrote text on it. Okay, that's a problem. And why is that cut off? Fuck off. I hate UIs. I hate them so much. Why is that cut off? And why is here no freaking... What is that? Style button. Where are you? Styled button small? Still no text. Button? There's text. Dang it. Yeah. Thank you. That's also a funny thing. A few elements in the list, when you hover over them and they want to make the preview, they crash the editor. That's why I have to save frequently. This is annoying. And by the way, did that shit save? Yeah, cool. So then let's find another one that don't crashes. Oh yeah, that's not the one that I want. Fuck. No, blue, yellow? No, that looks shit. I have an idea. Scrap mechanic, data, UI, layouts. Just look. I want the same thing or the same style of button like in the controller. Interactive words. Container, controller. Okay, that is the name a loop. Yoinkius Maximus. So, That's an interesting thing. So that button callback, and the thing is computation. Bu- 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 bu. I don't know if that is actually the value. Morning. Lol. That's what. So if you create a creation with just one wood block, and then you actually load a whole full base and override that one wood block with the whole base. The whole blueprint costs one wood block. What the fuck? Yeah, that is interesting. I think that works. What the fuck? Why is that? Why is that? I don't get it. I even marked it over the bottom. I don't know. This is. This makes sense. Nah. Dumm Sau doof. Keep rotation. So, where is that? How is that? How is that working? Let me check. Give me that over here. So you see what I see. I forgot how buttons work. UI interface, blah blah, set button state. Is that set button state? Yeah, that's good. So, blue. This is where's the button? So, keep rotation. So, and here we there. And keep rotation. So that should do that. Nope. That works. That saves the values. This still doesn't work. Okay, so here we say no, that goes here. So, and this can close. Yeah. What? Where was I? Here. In position. In direction. So Yeah. Yeah, well, good night then, right? No. Sadly, it doesn't give a Steam ID. But it gives an ID. That was already the case. Wrong. That should save the player name. And we have an owner. That is manually. But we want that also to happen when you place it down. But that works a little bit different. Get valid targets. Where's my... No, that is not the stuff. Get units, players, here. Function. No, not all. Font. Unit phaser. Get owner. Orientation. 138. That's better. So then we have this, and we need to get the closest one. Do you plan on updating the Twitch plugin for squad mechanic streams? Yeah, sure. I plan to update all my mods as far as possible. But two hands. The unit phaser was the biggest script of all I had and the most burst. So I fixed currently Fant mod is working, Fant mod 3, many mods that are needed to play in survival, containers, tools and stuff like that is working. The important stuff is fixed and running, and now I go on the second layer of important things. Unit phaser, storage manager and stuff like that. And at the very bottom is the Twitch plugin. Yeah. That's funny. I need to clear out the whole thing. Yeah. Mode. Unit targets. and this is happening, then this is equal to nothing. Same is here. Actually, I can just do it here. So then we have that, this, that is working, that is good. When you click on the player modes, it clears out the target list and disables all the buttons for that. So then we have this to check. And also I need to add the check code. If for these two. If so CL Let's see if that works. So when you activate the owner aim position or owner aim direction mode, it should disable all others. Like when I select this, multiple targets, then it can't aim at the same, this is not possible. Up. Wait, oh, thanks for the support, man. Huge, big help, thank you. So when I have these here activated and I click on this, this should turn on and all these should turn off. Yeah. Perfect. Keep rotation. Need to change the size of that. And this is still fucked up. I don't get it why this freaking thing goes up out of the border. This is... And console wise, when I click on the stuff, I print currently the data. And it works. The values in here. Are saved when I close. Yep, 100. Keep rotation, stuff like that. You need to code that, no, for sure. No, I'm not using AI or anything. The only time when I use AI is when I have a huge script written and I want to check for human errors or misspelling of variables and stuff like that. Then I let it check my code. I never let AI code my stuff. Not a single bit. It's a tool to check human errors. If you use it as a tool, it's a good thing, but if you let it work for yourself, a bad thing. So, we want that if it's deactivated, that it goes. Is it? I have no idea how to link the scrap mechanic stuff to the thing. I do it by hand. Old school. I can say it's mine. I did it. Not AI or anyone else. I did it. I can say that. Also, I can be 100% proud of. Even if it's not pretty, I can still say I'm proud of it because I made it myself. And didn't use a tool that does 90%, 95% of the work for you. That's not so. It's nothing you can be proud of. It's no achievement or accomplishment. It's not really. You just prove that you can use a tool. Oh, okay, I can use a hammer too, well, you know. Here. 1 second. It's not that I don't use that stuff. Okay? I'm not a hater. But I use it really only if necessary and for correction terms, and not producing something. So I'm lost. Where was I? Ah, here. Oh, don't need to spell that. Cool. It detects me. Can disable it. This is okay. Yeah, okay. I will not add many things to Fant mod 3. That's the whole purpose. I'm also unlimited. What do you mean? There is so much stuff. Eh? See, Fant mod 3 is a framework. It's a framework for other mod. It's a custom game mode with commands, features, and support features for other things. And yeah, Unit Phaser, for example, is a standalone mod. Once Unit Phaser. I'm working on reworking that thing right now. So yeah. Yeah, I don't like the AI stuff. Also, the AI generated stuff to make pictures and stuff like that takes 30 seconds. It's not so cool. Um, 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 um. Okay. Ah, yeah. Uh, Shouldn't. Oh fuck. Wrong. Oops. Bad. So that should do it. And then we take this here. So let's see. Because I'm not using Opera GX or any fancy version, I use minimalistic. I'm not overloading my stuff with all sorts of crap that I only use once and never again. So there is no error. Can you look at me, please? Okay. Keep rotation. Oh yeah, stupid me. I'm not calling the function. God, if you don't call the function, how could the thing even do what you want it to do? It's awesome, isn't it? Sometimes I'm so So, does it work or do I get it? Okay, that's not right. I mean, it does something, but not that what it should do. Oh, idea. Wrong thing. Setting, no. Set angle. Set target angle, set target angle. There we go. Velocity, I don't know, 20. So by the way, I can activate the console. So it's following me. Ooh. I would say that works. And that is so rigid as fuck. Okay. Let's go. You can kill someone with that. I'm just kidding. Okay, home thingy works. That's good. So now we have this. It's a little bit brainless to define it like that, but I want to do that. So it's done. And here I want any function, font, unit facer, get. Oh no. So. And here we do return nil. And here we do rip it from here because I'm lazy. So then we have that, if, then, and just in case it's not existing, we check for it. If player get name equals self as data owner name, then return no. If self owner equals nil, then and or not existing, just in case. Double check is double check. Here we do self owner equals player and return, and also It's a bit weird, but I have to... What's this? More powerful and cheaper version of the turret seat? No, the unit face is... it does stuff automatically. The turret seat doesn't do it automatically. Yeah. I believe that this is something you would like to have. Unequal nil. Then I need to check this here, kinda. But with owner, and if that is the case, if it's not equal, we kick the owner out. So then it's nil. It checks for a new one. When it can find one, it writes it down as a owner and stops it. And this can... so when the owner is existing, this gets skipped. If the owner is existing and the name is equal, this gets skipped. That means the owner is not nil, this gets skipped, and the whole function just exits. Perfect. A loop-through function. So that means we can do here self get on. So that gives me the object to do it here. That is very good. I can yeah, actually how the fuck do I get... I forgot a position. Aim direction, aim position. I do the raycast. Well. Okay. Easy. So, yeah, what? I don't know, simple controller, yeah, the unit phaser also goes towards your mouse, like the turret seat, right? That is the previous version had a mode, yeah. Aim position and aim direction. It's two different things. And I just implemented these in the new rework of it. I hope. Let's see. I'm just trying that out now. There's a difference in case you don't know. The direction that you are looking, or the position at that you aim. So like, for example, this here. And this is not working. Why is that not working? Unit phaser 261. 261. Hey. Oh. I can also give it the shape, but who cares? I think I need a fresh coffee. Ah, no. Never mind. This is aim position. And that is bugged. Because hey, mode, aim direction, 271, self shape, position. Ah, okay. Yeah, world position. Me. You see, in that case, AI would have been useful because it would have had auto-corrected my variable misspelling. For that is AI good. 100%. So that is aim direction. It looks, no matter where I look, it looks in the same direction. Cool. So these three modes, I mean, robot targeting or the enemy targeting, or we have these. We can set to all, or only these two. That is working. This is not working yet. I need to implement these two sliders. I don't know. They are a little bit big, right? But these are the sliders that we can make. I'm sure if we can change them. But I need to set this thing to 0. Yeah, it's getting somewhere. I think this could be different. Yeah, that's better. Is there anything? Oh, it's all too small. I want something large. This is not large. Header medium. Wow, what a header. Let's try that out. There is now the change with the slider, and I want also in here so yeah, that is the question. Can you think about a way how to make that happen? I have also to make the modes for trees, rocks, maybe plantables, like farming, stuff like that. Remember, yeah, I remember it. I had that yesterday also again in my mind. I'm not forgetting stuff. But to make change that, I have to find the location, and then I have to bind that vanilla thing into my Fant mod, so I override it. So it's still based on vanilla stuff, and Axolot updates that it takes with it all the changes automatically. Blah, 287. What? Ah. Sure, can't work, because that has not the correct data. It has not the data that it needs. That is bad. So, you look where I want. Let's go. So that is still shit. Yeah. And this is fucked up. Why is it doing that? Default. Ah, brittle. Hey, thanks for the support. Big camp. I don't find the right. I want a big fat label, but for example, if I use this here, this is fucked up totally. This gets pushed into the thing. Okay, I have an idea. Font height, is that... Okay. Ugh. This is, yeah, no. Wow. Oh. This is so terrible. Terrible. I don't get it. And the scaling is irks. Maybe it's just here. This could be, maybe. Okay, we need other modes. Tree and rocks. But these are currently the most important. And actually, no. I can keep this, but I give this additionally values, and here we can say so, and here we say 0, 0. So then I don't need to deal in that function, not with that, only here. Perfect. So for the fall off, we have a value from 0 to 100, that is basically 0 to 1. Let's clear that. Fall off percent equals self data fall off divided by 100, and here we have prediction percent prediction. So that. Then we have a normalized value for this. Oh, okay. No, bad. Oh no, that's fine. 0 divided by 100 is okay, but 100 divided by 0 is bad. Never divide by 0. Okay, this works. I had for a short moment the fear that I get the error. So we have this. We have a maximum distance of 1000. So we need the distance to the target. Local distance to target. Target. Third position. Oh. Oh. Plan change. This stays as aim position. This gets changed. Different thing. So then you can also do this. And there's no target, nothing to aim at. So then we have the normal stuff. The distance to the target now. And we need also the velocity of the target. Velocity. Speed. Because we need only the value, not the direction. Do I need the direction? Actually, I need the direction. Not just... Oh, character velocity is probably... Yeah, it's just a value. Don't need to put that out. It's the same. I missed the autocraft shape. Yeah, I can just add the model as a smaller one and change it a little bit. It's I think already in the ideas channel, so let me grab coffee. Oh, I'm back. Funny is, somebody yesterday asked about vector stuff and explaining it, and this is now what I'm doing. I don't know if you used the unit phaser before, but people that did know that when an enemy is further away from the turret and it aims at the enemy, that the enemy is, when it walks sideways, for example, the turret shoots where the enemy was, not where the enemy is, because of the time it takes for the projectile to go from turret to enemy. So that is why I want to add a prediction. This is here the prediction %. So it aims ahead, and you have a slider that you can change from 0 to 100 just to increase the strength of it. In case you use different guns, other mods with weapons, different projectile speeds and stuff like that. So depending on the speed of the projectile, the slider is important. So when you have slow bullets, you want the prediction to be very high. If you have very fast bullets, for example, a laser is instant, so you want it to be 0. So it aims exactly where the enemy is and not ahead. And for that is this slider. And there's another slider, the fall off percentage, the fall off slider. And that is for potatoes. When you shoot straight, you can see. Why do I explain that? We have it yeah. I'm not sure if you can see that, but the bullet, the potato falls down. Yeah. Yeah. And for that is this slider. So the turret aims when the enemy is further away. The turret aims a little bit more up to counter the fall off. And move together should make the thing hit perfectly. Also, I take into account, if I get that right, I need to remember that. I add to the aim position, I add the velocity of the target. So the position is ahead, plus multiplied by the speed of the target. Then I have the position where the enemy will be in that set time. And then I subtract from that the velocity of myself, or of the unit phaser. In case you have you are in a helicopter, for example, you have a turret, and it should auto aim, and you fly to the right, and the enemy walks to the left. You want that the turret takes into account its own speed and velocity, because it needs to aim even further ahead when it moves in the different direction. If I get that right. Is that right? This is just what I'm thinking right now. And here's where the stuff goes. This is now. This goes here. This goes here. No, that is not needed. Okay, I can. Yeah. By the way, is my microphone muted? No. All good. Yeah. So, distance to target. normalized distance 0 to 1, the max range. That's now interesting. How much should we make it aim up? Everything unloads. Except for the areas with the Seeker bot, with the big flying red thing. He has the ability to load tiles and chunks, surroundings. Everything, everywhere he moves, the area is loaded. I need some value that I add to the pitch. Can I just add it to the pitch? No, I can't. I see. I have here the angle. Oh, yeah. So this stuff goes off here. Okay. So, and then I have here local, that's the local position. I can turn that into an angle. I did. This is already the angle then. Oh God. How do I rotate? I mean, if you build the gun in line with the bearing, the recoil is not punching the gun up or down. And no, I don't take that into account. The unit phaser keeps aiming at the position. The gun shakes maybe, but this is nothing to prevent. Yeah, if that is bigger than 0, then you do stuff. How much should it aim up? Let's say 0.25, maybe. So, and if that is bigger than 0, then we can say this equals this. Okay. Okay, predictions, this is wrong. So that goes here. And direction comes from the position. What the hell? I'm sorry. We have this here. That is oops, this plus. Now the fun part. That velocity. So we have this. No, actually, let me swap that to this. So doesn't matter really, but so we have the target position. The target position, when the prediction is bigger than 0, it takes into account the velocity of the target times the frame times the percentage of how much it should affect times some number. Totally made up. We'll see how that looks. So And we restart. So far, no error. Print came through. That works. That works. Okay. So far, so good. Off. Okay. Hmm. Okay. This is crazy how fast I move the car. This is pretty spot on. And what if I do this? Yeah, now it's lagging behind because I turned it off. So. I would say this goes even too far because I have it now on 100%. If I turn that now to 50. Yeah, you can perfectly dial that in. And that's never how fast enemies move. I think I need to... Yeah. Distances are always in square. Always dimension count -1. So... Distance times... Oops. Not plus, times distance. And... I mean, that's good enough. Can maybe say here, or let's say 0.5 actually. So then we have this. Okay. That is still fogged up. But that is strange. It should actually aim up, but it doesn't. Okay. Why is it not aiming up? It should aim up. It doesn't. Bad walk. Why are you not aiming up? Aim direction, why? Fall off value is 100. So, fall off percentage. 100 divided by 100 is 1. 1 times normal distance was very far. That is probably the issue. Oh, wait a second. If I have a normalized value, can I... So, do I have to do actually this times this divided by this times this? Oh god. So. There's probably now some ball. the effect on distance, things that are relative to distance is in squared changed. So yeah. Bull unlimited on book. You are not aiming up. Or are you? Wait a second. Are you actually aiming up? No, you are not. Fall off. 20%. It's not moving at all. Work correctly. Work, you stupid unit face. Eat that wok. Eat it. Wok gone. Sorry. A little distraction. Why the fuck is this not? Okay. Then I have an idea. Multiply by 20. Let's see if that even has any effect, or did I say? Huh. It should work fine. I don't get it. It's just not looking up. Wait a second, I'm stupid. Fall off. Stupid wok. Okay. Okay, that is the max range. That is changing. Definitely the height. Okay. So, so the value was just too small. And is based on distance. So, idea. Yes, because I reload. I check it. I have here this line is from the unit face and tells me the exact values here. You can see fall off is 0 currently because it's 0, and when I set it, let's say, to 48, I close the window, then there comes a print. Fall of 48. So that is all fine. When I reopen that, it shows it. The print will be disabled when I'm done with coding. Here's the print. When the data, when you do a change, that happens client side. Then I send the changed data back to the server, and that is here. It receives this, receives the data, saves the data in the block, checks for valid change targets, and sends the data back to all clients. So when you click a button, that your friend, when he opens the unit tracer, that he sees what you have selected. The shit I have to sync. Networking is normal stuff. Let me quick roll a cigarette. So that is working. That with the fall off and prediction, velocity prediction. Fuck. Dang it. So yeah, anyways, that is working. So we have two sliders for it. We have also the slider for the force, the impulse force. That is how strong the unit phaser turns the bearings. Basically like the power slider on the engine. But in that case for turning the unit phaser in the corresponding direction. And I haven't tried that out. Power set to impulse 303. That fits. 0 should fall down. Oh. Let's oops, this way. Yeah, there's 0 power. When we give it 3. Also, let's make it home. Yeah. You can see the difference directly. Yeah. It doesn't even have enough power. So we can increase it to 20. Then it starts to, slowly, but wobble. Or we can just go insane and then nothing wobbles. This is aim position. If there is no valid result, we can do this instead. That means when I look into the sky or too far away and the range is reached, it doesn't need to look at the point because there is no point at that I look. It just will aim in the direction I look. So like, oh, okay, that didn't do it. Oh. Yeah, perfect. no weird jumping because I look in the sky. Perfect. That is normal because I look at itself and then it doesn't know what to do. Oh, that works. Okay, now let's teach it how to aim at trees and stuff, but for that I think I make first my dog walk and I will continue after that. I need, my plan is, what I need to do is, I need to make screenshots of trees and rocks, make them here as a picture for a button, as I do here in GIMP. I have here all the robots and everything, so I can disable that and include here whatever I want. Then I save it as an image, then I have it as a thing here. So then I have that, then I need to add here 2 more for rocks and trees. Include them and all that. But yeah, range is working. Actually, it's not limiting, it's just calculating with it. Okay, I need to work a little bit more on the range. Power slider is working, fall off is working, and prediction is working. For turrets, very useful. Modular for most weapons, I guess. Yeah, so plan is to more buttons. Yeah, because of the thing here. I need to find a better font. First I care about the functionality and then I change or fix everything to be pretty. A label is not so... But yeah, I keep it in mind, sure. But I would make a short break. End the stream. And in around an hour I would start another one and continuing on the unit phase. I'm pretty sure that I get it today done. And then I can release it and people have to fix all the creations that use unit phases. I'm sorry, but the new one is better. So, yeah. No, you can have multiple robots selected, except for certain modes, like aim position or aim direction of the owner. Yeah, there is no multiple choice. There is only one owner, so it can look only at one thing, that is what you set, your direction or your position at that you look. So all the robots or units, players or box or everything other than that is disabled automatically when you click on the other 2 modes. So here are the robots and player, box and such. Maybe I add more if we find more. And here is the aim position and aim direction. And when you click on these, one of these, all these here at the top get automatically disabled. And when you click one of these, if one of them is activated, they get disabled. Because if you want to target a robot, you can't target your aim position or your direction. Makes sense, right? So certain modes will deactivate stuff. What I will allow is that you can activate robots and stuff. Oh, maybe. Oh, yeah, that is maybe a good idea. Here I can add the trees and rocks. And then maybe I add here a little thin line that divides the 2 separate things. Because it's okay when you say you want to aim at rocks and trees. Why not? That doesn't make a problem, because depending on to which one you are closer, the unit phase I will look at. Simple. But yeah, with the 2-player modes, that is different. I think that is fine. So we can add the trees and stuff here. I mean, I use myself the unit phaser, and the unit phaser how it was, if it wouldn't be broken because of the 1.0 update, how it was pretty good as it was. Not code-wise, it was ugly as fuck, but it worked. So therefore, I use it basically everywhere. And having an updated version with a nicer UI is maybe better. The keep rotation function is also cool. Yeah, a lot of mods. But like I said, I need to make a dog walk, so I'm out for a bit. Roughly an hour. We have now here, you see my time. It's 10 AM 45. So let's say around 12. A little bit than an hour. And I will do the next stream. I want to continue here. And people ask that I stream the coding, so I do. It's not very enjoyable and not much happening, but they said they want to see it, so I do. Yeah. Maybe see you later, otherwise have a great day, great night, wherever you are.